welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight, we are reviewing NYCFC 1, Toronto FC 1. It's a draw. It's a close game. It's a bonkers game because it was bonkers. It was bonkers, but anything at Yankee Stadium is bonkers. The goals were scored as follows. In the 53rd minute, off a free kick, ball struck in, ball bounces off Bono's chest and face, falls to Jesus Medina. He taps it in to make it 1-0. And then in the 74th minute, Jacob Schaffelberg gets the ball in by himself, takes the run, puts it far post against Sean Johnson to make it 1-1. That's the way it would end. Should have ended 2-1, though. Could say, because Bono made a save and then kicks it into Jesus Medina's head, the back of his head. It bounces into the goal, but they don't give it. They chalk it off. The whistle was blown. And that's just setting off the game as a bonkers game. And then the Schaffelberg goal happened. Just everything was bonkers. It was bonkers because here's the thing. There were no goals, 2 goals. There were goals not given, as in no goals. There were 2 goals. There were fights. There were scraps. It got chippy. The field is just horrible at Yankee Stadium. Everything about a Yankee Stadium game happened today. It was a total clown show. A total clown show, clown fest, 3-ring circus, tiny cars everywhere. It was all that. It was a joke. Why? 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 It was annoying, sad, disappointing, but Toronto got a point. They're at 5 points in the season. I'm just shocked with this game. I don't know where to start, but the stats are as follows at full time. 13 shots to 7, 6 shots on target to 3, 59% possession to 41% possession, 460 passes to 318 passes, 81% pass accuracy to 74%, 16 fouls to 14. As I said, it was chippy. 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0. Could have been a couple red cards in there too, but they didn't. 4 offside to 6, 2 corners to 4, and there you go. There you go. Those are your stats. The game wasn't that close. New York dominated. Toronto didn't have a bad performance, but of course New York is going to dominate at Yankee Stadium at their home pitch, which is their dimensions. Of course they're going to dominate, but Toronto didn't have a bad performance, especially the first half. Soteldo had 2 chances. I still think he's man of the match, but Soteldo had 2 great chances. Should have scored on either of them, but he didn't. He also kind of pulled up and waited to take a shot, kind of like he did in Columbus, that would have been a certain goal had he just one-timed it. But he didn't. And that's sad. Like, he could have easily one-timed that and put that in. We would have won. It's the fine margins. It's the finite margins. And it sucks. But Soteldo was amazing. And as soon as he got taken off, we kind of bottlenecked ourselves. But Schaffelberg did get the goal. One of the replacements when he got taken out. So I'm not going to complain about it. Schaffelberg got his first MLS goal. Not going to complain about it. Was a good save, a point saver. Even though it really shouldn't have been a point saver because that goal off of Medina's head, that no goal off of Medina's head, I thought was a goal. I don't see why they would take it away. Bono's an idiot. And, I'm going to get into him because everybody did pretty good today except Alex Bono. He was a bonehead. A Bono head. Funny. I don't know what the hell is with him. I honestly don't know why we keep persisting. Why Armas keeps persisting. I think everybody agrees at this point. Alex Bono is not the starter for this team. It's Westberg. And he hasn't even had to win the job back. And we know it. I think he's the starter. I don't know why Armas keeps persisting and insisting that Bono's the starter. He's not. Besides 3 good games in 2020 and a clean sheet, which he did get last week, he hasn't been good since that Champions League final penalty shootout loss. He hasn't. He hasn't. And there's a person who could actually overtake him. 2018, the reason he was started the rest of that year is because Clint Irwin is just as bad, if not worse. And he was then, still is now. For me, Quentin Westberg is the far and away starter. There's a reason Vanny started him. He can organize the defense better. He can save the ball enough. He's better at distributing. He's better at everything. And I'm tired of hearing it. And if I hear a tweet from Bono apologists that were apologizing for him in 2019 when Westberg took the job and they're still at it today, I don't want to hear it. I'm probably going to choose violence. I'm probably going to choose violence and just go on blast. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Bono is not defendable anymore. He is not defendable anymore. He's got wrists made of chocolate, a empty skull, and a no heart. No heart, wrist made of chocolate, and a skull that's empty. Frankenstein would be a better goalkeeper. I said it. Frankenstein would be a better goalkeeper. I'm only 5'6", and I'd be a better goalkeeper. At least I have a brain. At least I have an IQ of what, about 100, 110? Probably. I'd say so. Yeah. Bono has nothing. No intellect, no heart, no wrists, nothing. He's done. I'm tired of it. He's done. Stop defending him. It's done. I don't know why you want to. I'm just saying, I don't know why you'd want to. But there you go. Everybody else, I thought Gonzalez was okay today. I thought Mavinga was good as usual. I thought Kamar Lawrence was great in his first MLS start. Thought Alro was great. I thought Larea was great. Endo played well. Bradley played well. I would say Delgado played well. I'd say Akinola and Josie. They didn't get much service, but they looked okay. Soteldo was amazing. I think he was man of the match, as I said. De Leon and Mullins, not really. Schaffelberg got the goal. Amazing sub. I never doubted him for a second. And for me, who else? Dom Dwyer, he was invisible, but at least that's a good thing. Well, I mean, not for us because he's our striker, but I'd rather him be invisible than screw things up because, I'm not really a fan of the Dwyer signing, especially if he's going to start games. I'm not a fan of it. He's not good. The only reason he's here is he didn't want to move out of Orlando, and Orlando City didn't want him. And Inter Miami didn't want him either, probably. So we're stuck with him. Make the best of it, right? He's not great. But at least he was invisible without screwing things up. So there you go. But the team was good in general. I'd say their performance was about a 6.5, 7. And it's pretty good for being away to Yankee Stadium and having bonkers stuff happen every minute. So they did well. They adapted well, and I'll take the point and run. And I think we'll do better against Orlando. I really do. Orlando's not really good right now. They're not great right now. I'm going to say we go for it. I'm going to say we're going to get that win against Orlando next week. I really do. I don't think we're losing, but all we have to do is get the draw. We got out with a draw. I'm happy with it. It was a little bit of a bonkers show, but what can you do? I'm not mad with anybody besides Bono, but at least it was a draw. That second mishap wasn't a goal, but I'm still pissed because it should have been. I really think it should have been 2-1 New York, but hey, I'll take the point. I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. I'm not really mad about anything. I am kind of, but I'm not pissed. Man of the match for me, Jefferson Soteldo. He had the best performance out of all of them as per right now. Jefferson was amazing. I love watching him play. The dude is just a flash no matter what. I love him. God love him. He's amazing. Everything positive you could say about Jefferson Soteldo, I'm going to say. That's honestly how I feel. So with that said, that's all I got to say about this game. This game was a clown show. Honestly, should have been 2-1 New York, but I'll take the 1-1 draw. Everybody played good enough. I thought it was a good performance, especially for New York City FC, Yankee Stadium standards. Bono's a problem, but they're not going to wise up to it, I bet. We keep on talking about it, but they're not going to wise up to it. There you go. With that, yeah, that's my thoughts about this game. There ain't much to say, but it was crazy. But there you go. With that, if you liked this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Next Saturday, live and RSR for Orlando City versus Toronto FC. There you go. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.